What's up, Taurus? How you doing? Time to bust out your September reading. I know it is officially September right now. That's weird. I usually have them all done by now, but no, it don't really matter, honestly. The same message. Actually, it might be even more valuable if I read it during the month of September. But I like to have them all out of the way beforehand, you know? That's just me. Anyway, though, if you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, that is in the description of the video. Description, okay? That includes everything you need to know. Pricing, how to get a hold of me. It's all down here in the description. Anyway, let's get right into it. Man, y'all didn't waste no time showing up, did you? Thank y'all, thank you. Well, what do we got for Taurus universe? Something positive stuff, Taurus. Looking for a jumper. Those of you new to my style, I like preferably to start my reading off with a jumper. There we go, the 7 of Pentacles, okay. So there's several different paths I could take with that right now, but I do kind of feel like it is a bit slow. Okay, there could be something that you've worked for quite some time or have been putting forth effort and energy or some kind of hope and energy into something and still not quite exactly where you want to be. Getting a little bit tired on waiting on somebody possibly, maybe. I don't know, I'm touching on the meanings of this card right here and there's several different paths it could take. Let's go ahead and get 4 shuffles here and see the first spread, see what we can tell y'all. I don't really like that lighting. Like that. Let's try that. Anyway, in case y'all haven't noticed, yes, I have decided to use one of the rooms in my house that wasn't being used for anything as a shooting room. So I'm back behind my backgrounds and all that stuff. So I'm reconfiguring everything and lighting and all that good stuff. So bear with me here, y'all. The boom, Ace of Wands. Okay. Man. All right. So, hang on. King of Cups, 5 of Wands reverse, 2 of Cups. Okay. Okay, hang on. Let me get these all laid out here before I say anything. All right, so the underlying energy is the 2 of Wands right here. Okay, so there's a lot of back and forth energy right here. A lot of up and down, back and forth. The way people are perceiving you is very positive. The Magician. Okay, making things happen, okay, manifesting new things. Overall is the Ace of Wands. The way you feel on the inside is the Ace of Swords. So there's definitely some new things coming. And I do think most of you, that's probably what this is right here. The 7 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. I've been waiting for that aha moment. I've been waiting for the time to feel right. And that can be very risky business doing that. That can be very risky, but it looks like a lot of you are pulling it off by the skin of your teeth. Waiting for that, now I know what to do, you know? As long as you play your cards right, you can do it that way. But I usually advise against it. That's just me because that's risky business, you know? Anyway, I don't have time for all that right now. Oh, let's see. You're still kind of heartbroken though, aren't you? Still just a little bit. There's still somebody you have a lot of feelings for that I don't really think... most of you, I think, are in separation from this person, okay? Those of you who aren't in separation, you will be very soon. But it could have been a third-party situation you were dealing with. But 3 of Swords, 2 of Cups reversed, King of Cups, okay? It does indicate to me that there's still some feelings here. There's still some feelings here. Now, the person you're dealing with, could be a Capricorn possibly, but I think that... See, they have the 10 of Swords too, though. So to me, this is like, no, this was not a very healthy connection. They feel like there was just too much drama involved, okay? Page of Wands reversed. I don't want the drama. I don't want the immature, petty little games. Yeah, I think they're throwing in the white towel here. Somebody's waiting on somebody, though. And I don't really see any communication happening, though. I really don't. I think you all are off to a new start, but there's still something in your past that you haven't quite let go of. And I was just telling, who was I telling this? I think yesterday. Was that Gemini? I don't remember who I was telling this to, but one of the other signs, like I was saying, it's one thing, no, I think it was Capricorn the other day. It's one thing to walk the walk and talk the talk, okay? And I'm not saying that's not important, but now in today's day and age, the veil is entirely too thin. That's not good enough. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying walking the walk and talking the talk is not good enough. You have to feel the feelings. So it doesn't really matter if you get on a plane and fly 1,000 miles away. If you haven't healed in here, you haven't healed. I mean, it doesn't really matter what it looks like. And I think a lot of you are off to a new start. You're off onto a new path. But man, there's still that shit in the past that's got hooks in you, man. Okay? I mean, I really don't think like it's not that it's not holding you back. It is slowing you down. You do have the Six of Wands here, okay? So you are going to come out on top one way or the other. But boy, it's slowing you down. It's slowing you down a lot. It's slowing. It could have been a Leo you were dealing with. It's slowing you down a lot. I want to look a little bit more at the person that you're dealing with here. This right here was a little bit too vague for my taste. I don't really like how general this came out here. I like a little bit more detail than that, so let's just go ahead and see if I can get a little bit more of the story here by looking at the person that you're dealing with. Yeah, every now and then, I don't know. I like to be able to dig in and explain a lot of details, but man, sometimes the tarot doesn't do that. Sometimes it's just like, nope, this is what it is. There's not really a whole lot to explain here, you know? So that's pretty much what I got back there. Ooh, the Lovers could be a Gemini. I do think this person still feels a very strong connection, though. That can be good, that can be bad, as long as we are utilizing the connection for what it's for. Okay, let's get 6 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, 3 more. Could have been a fire sign y'all were dealing with. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Doesn't have to be. Get some more details here, man. This is the moon reverse. Could be a Pisces. Emperor. Man, a lot of major arcana here. All right, yeah, they definitely have not. They don't really feel like the cycle between the two of you is complete, but they're not coming forward. They want to, but they're not. Man, what the hell y'all dealing with here, man? This is crazy, man. I don't know what y'all got yourselves wrapped up in here. Mitch, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, since 20K subs. Right on, man. Appreciate it. They want to come through here, but with the 3 of Wands, I don't really see any movement happening here. 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 6 of Swords reversed. They haven't moved on from this. They still think about this all the time, but nothing's happening here. Nothing's happening. Nobody's coming forward. It's like y'all are doing this right here, but energetically, you're still linked. Energetically, you're still linked. Now, why are you still linked energetically? Why? There's many different reasons why this could happen. Maybe the lesson wasn't learned, but I am here. I'm here to tell you about a connection that a lot of people don't talk about. I've never personally heard anybody talk about this before. So hear me out. There is such thing as a particular bump contract in which a person's energy is intended to stick to you. Okay, the whole plan was for you to come together and split apart from this person, but you weren't meant to get over it right away. The act of separation and having their energy stuck to you is dragging you kicking and screaming down a very particular path that you would not have stumbled upon, let alone kept walking down if left to your own devices, right? That very well could be what this is. I don't know though, because this is an incomplete karmic cycle here. But is it complete yet? Is it time for it to be complete yet? That's the question. That's the question. So either A, figure out a way to walk the path by yourself, or B, have this person's energy stick to you and pull you down the path. You know, does that make any sense at all? Could take a while. Most people though, see, here's the problem. Here's one of the things that gets us stuck on the karmic wheel, okay? And I think that's what this person is doing. We don't hold that space. We don't hold that space for one of these days to be able to look back and say, dude, I know why that happened now. That makes sense, you know? Nobody holds that space. So what I'm seeing here is it's still a very incomplete karmic cycle. You are definitely off onto a new path. Probably already intermingling with new people. And I think they are too, but you're still energetically linked. Y'all are still energetically linked. I got news for you right now. Okay? Right now. If you stay energetically linked and you never do what it takes to transcend beyond that and at least accept it and be thankful for it, be thankful for the experience, you will be back in the next lifetime trying it again. You gotta unhook that now. Gotta unhook that now. Don't worry about shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't worry about what should have happened, what went wrong, what they did wrong, what you did wrong, what you shoulda, coulda, woulda. No. Don't worry about that. It happened. It is now officially a dot in my puzzle. How does it connect and fit in with the rest of the story? It's up to my perception to create that. And that's how powerful I am. That's how powerful you are. Your perception is the one that does it. Okay? Your perception is the one that does that. Nobody else is. Nobody else can do that for you. Nobody else can tell you the meaning of the connection. That's one thing. One of our biggest mistakes that we make as humans is we're constantly looking for somebody else to give me my answer. I'm not here to give you your answer. I'm here to show you where your answer is and say, no. I don't have your answer. You do. You do. And I know there's a lot of people in my position who like to pretend like they have your answer for you, and they're full of shit. They're not providing you a very good service. You have your answers. You're the one with the power. All I do is guide you to it. So look at the new person here. Look at the new person, okay? This is for Taurus people interested in or dealing with a new person. 1, 2, 3. 2 more shuffles. Ba-boom, the world card. Okay, this person's definitely ready to start a new cycle. Okay, I do think there's a little bit of emotional immaturity here. I see this person, they're ready to let their guard down, but they're a little bit afraid to open up right now, okay? They're ready to let their guard down, but they're a little bit afraid to open up. They're weighing out their options, okay? Weighing out their options. I don't know, should I? What if this happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? You know what I'm saying, that whole thing? So right now, Page of Cups reversed, Magician reversed. Okay, so this is kind of like having your foot on the gas and the brake at the same time. I'm ready to start a new cycle here, but I'm nervous. I'm nervous. The new things scare me, you know? New things make me nervous. Being outside of my comfort zone makes me uncomfortable. It's what it does when you get outside your comfort zone. It makes you uncomfortable. But, I might have to jump straight to the outcome on this right here. The Fool. Okay, so I do think they are going to take a leap of faith here. They are ready to take a leap, but they're just a little bit reluctant to open up. You know? A little bit reluctant to open up. So, I don't know if I'm going to give any advice on that just yet. That was real quick, simple, and to the point. Let's just go ahead and jump straight to the outcomes, resting in the current moment here. Taurus, your all's energy feels weird today, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all's energy feels a little bit interesting for September here. One, 2, 3 more shuffles. Outcome, resting in the current moment. 1, 2, and 3. Let's look at the overall advice first for all Taurus people. I don't care if you're dealing with a past person or a new person. Overall advice in the first 3 cards is the outcome for the past person. Second 3 cards is the outcome for the new person. King of Swords is your overall advice. Taurus, now check it out. I know your energy very well, okay? I'm very familiar with Taurus energy, very familiar. Both my biological parents are Taurus. I mean, I'm just very familiar with the functionality of the energy. I've been around it a lot. I know that one of the things that you all love to pride yourselves on is being blunt and honest and telling it like it is, right? Well, be sure there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that whatsoever. But what I am saying is that it is your responsibility to monitor the intention that powers your words with the King of Swords, okay? The King of Swords, let's talk about this, dude. I am a King of Swords, okay? A King of Air, Aquarius, fixed air, okay? You are a King of Pentacles or Queen of Pentacles, okay? Whatever, man or woman, whatever, you know. But so it's my responsibility to talk about this energy right here, okay? The King of Swords speaks the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Now, when you are a truth speaker, there is no way to avoid pissing people off. It's going to happen. Too many people out there have all of their entire livelihood is built around a belief box of bullshit, okay? And if you say anything that threatens somebody's belief box, they're going to get angry. They're going to get very angry, okay? That's normal. That's part of being a King of Swords. However, the intention behind his words is not to hurt you. I know a lot of you hear me make these analogies all the time, but we always have new faces in here that need to hear this stuff, so I'm getting used to repeating myself, all right? The analogy that I love to use is whenever you are speaking truth to somebody with the intention of helping them and they get angry, that is very similar to a toddler throwing a temper tantrum because mommy is feeding him vegetables. He thinks mommy's being mean and feeding him this nasty stuff just to be a meanie. No, you don't quite have the mental capacity to understand that mommy is helping you, not hurting you. Same thing with the King and Queen of Swords, okay? You speak the truth, but without the intention of hurting, even though it's going to hurt some people. You see what I'm saying? Now, King of Swords reversed is where a lot of people get confused. This dude here is a prick. He's an asshole, okay? He says things with the sole intention of making you feel stupid, with hurting your feelings, with making you angry, with starting an argument. A lot of people get these two confused. A lot of people are just being an asshole and saying mean, nasty things and saying, oh, I'm just telling it like it is. You're telling it like you feel it is. There's a big difference. Big difference between telling it like it is and telling it how I prefer it to be. Huge difference, okay? Find that line, okay? Find that line. Anywho, I think that the outcome with the past person here is I do think that more than likely somebody is going to come forward and clear the air and at least apologize. But I don't really think that it's going to go any further than that because there's still this big lingering feeling of distrust, okay? So it's kind of on the fence here. There's the energy here that for some of you, it's going to explode back into a big old fight all over again. And for others of you, it's not really going to go anywhere. It's like, yeah, you say you apologize, but I don't trust you. I think you're just trying to come get something out of me and this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So I really don't see that going much of anywhere. Again, it teeters on the fence. Some of you, it's going to just blow up into a big old fight. Others of you, no, I don't trust you. I don't trust anything that comes out of your mouth, and I don't even see an apology being accepted for some of you. See what I'm saying? That makes sense? The new person here, I do think that, see, look, all right. You have the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Three of Wands reversed, okay? So I do think that somebody is definitely gonna make a decision to go ahead and work with this here, in which there is potential for success, but healing has to happen, okay? Your number one goal, I tell people, how many of you have gotten a personal reading from me? And I tell you, your number one goal is healing. Healing. What we do too much, it's kind of like breaking your leg. Like if you're an athlete and you're playing a game and you break your leg, you need to heal. Don't get back out on the court and start playing on a broken leg, you fucking dumb. That's what too many of us are doing. We get into a relationship, we get hurt. What's the first thing we want to do? I just want to jump into another relationship and it's going to make it all feel all better. No, it's not. That's like going back out on the court and playing on a broken leg. It ain't going to work. Don't do that. Your number one goal right now is healing. Healing. So I do think that with this new person right here, there is potential for success, but do not lean on them to heal you. You focus on your own healing. It's a little bit of advice in there because like I said, Five of Pentacles, Six of Wands, You're on a tightrope doing this. On a tightrope with a broken leg, you know what I mean? It's just like, woo, that kind of energy there, you know? So let's go ahead and get to the most important part of the entire reading. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. This is the important stuff here. Okay, if you stuck with me this long, cool, appreciate you. But now we're getting to the part that you need to hear. This is, as far as my general readings go, I do it a little bit different for personal readings, but as far as my general readings go, this is the part where I plant those little seeds. This is my real job, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is why you really come to me, from a spiritual perspective. From a spiritual perspective, okay? The advice and the knowledge I spit out, and the little seeds I plant in your head. That's my real job. That's my real job, my real mission. Let's get 3 more shuffles. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. This is anybody that needs to hear it. 1, 2, and 3. A weird way to split the deck. 6 of Wands reversed, 4 of Cups, okay. Queen of Swords, okay. Well, we already talked about this, okay, as a piece of advice, okay, as monitor the intention of the words that come out of your mouth. That's your responsibility. That's your responsibility, okay? Nothing wrong with telling it like it is, but you need to say, okay, am I about to tell it like it is, or am I about to just speak my opinion really fucking loud? There's a big difference there, y'all. And I get it. It's like there's this gray area in between, you know, well, what's fact and what's opinion? There's too many. And just monitor yourself, okay? It's way too easy to like float back and forth between that gray area. Like, am I telling it like it is, or am I just barking my opinion at you? You know what I'm saying? Big difference, okay? Anyway, though, watch out for people who get high on sympathy. High on sympathy. Okay? There's a lot of energetic vampires out there, okay? And I know every last one of us has encountered one of these people. Oh, I know I have. They get high on sympathy. There's nothing wrong with helping people. There's nothing wrong with a helping hand. But if I offer a helping hand and I give you all the advice and all the knowledge and and I've already told you everything that there is to tell you, really, for the position that you're in right now, there's nothing left for me to tell you or help you with until you make that first step. I'm not reaching in the doo-doo pool and pulling you out. All I can do is give you my hand. Here, come on, you gotta help yourself. I'm not gonna tell you how to get out of the shit pool and then just jump in it with you and coddle you. And you know what I'm saying? Those people that get high on sympathy. Oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, maybe I'm just stupid. Oh, I get having those bad days, but you all know you've met that one person who just does that all day, every day, just to get everybody's attention and sympathy and woe is me, poor pitiful me, boo-hoo me. And it's really, 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 really easy to fall into the trap of, if I tell this person to kick rocks, does that make me a bad person? You know, you start having that voice in your head, like, I'm getting tired of your bullshit. If I tell you to go on somewhere, does that make me a bad person? And that's exactly how they want you to feel. That's exactly how they want you to feel. So I know there's somebody out there that needed to hear that right now. No, that does not make you a bad person. Hurting people makes you a bad person. Intentionally hurting people, lying to people, cheating, screwing people over, stealing, those things make you a bad person. Offering help and advice until you're blue in the face and walking away from somebody who refuses to take it and use it, that does not make you a bad person. I gave you the help. I told you everything you need to know. I gave you all the advice, all the knowledge, all the tools. I gave it all to you on a silver platter. And you just wanted to sit there and go, me. Well, that's your problem. That doesn't make me a bad person. I already gave you everything that if you use these tools, it'll help you. That's all I can do. No, it does not make you a bad person. Don't fall into that trap, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and the Six of Wands reversed. Okay, so you need to understand that on your path, there is no such thing as failure. No such thing as failure. The only people who fail are the people who give up, turn around, and abandon the path. And you see it happen all the time. You see it happen all the time. You either do one or two things. Well, I'm sorry. You either do one of three things. You either succeed, you learn, or you abandon the path. It's your only three choices. You don't fail. There is no end-all be-all unless you accept an end-all be-all. If you say, oh, well, okay, I'll just give up then, and you just turn around, you drop your sword, you drop your dagger and your weapons, and you just say, okay, all right, I'm done fighting this battle. You know, okay. But are you gonna find a new path that's headed towards that goal, or are you just gonna abandon it altogether? See what I'm saying? You either succeed, you learn, or you abandon the path. There is no such thing as failure. Failure is an illusion. You only fail if you let yourself fail. That's it. If you choose to stop fighting this one battle, okay, cool. You still see the end of the rainbow at the end of the horizon, right? Okay, well, pick another path. Pick the next path that's gonna take you there. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Don't focus on failure. Don't use your past failures to gauge your future, self-worth. Well, all I've ever done is fail at everything my whole life. I'm just never gonna be good at anything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you what right now. That was me. Failed at everything I ever put my mind to. I didn't really put my mind to it, so I should probably retract that statement. But failed at everything that I ever attempted. But did I fail? Or did I just not apply myself? Looking back, I didn't apply myself. I wasn't willing, I wasn't passionate enough to actually go through and no matter what it takes, okay, well, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm gonna stay on this path. No matter how bad it hurts, no matter how bad I get beat down, I'm gonna stay on this path. I wouldn't do that back in the day. I wouldn't do that. That's why I failed, because I abandoned the path because I was fucking lazy. That's why I failed. That's why I was such a failure growing up, and I was. But you know what? That has nothing to do with where I'm going, or you either, unless you allow it. Are you going to allow your past failures and your past mistakes to define who you are in the future? That's your choice. That's your choice. You don't need to do that, and stay away from people who do. Take a look at the 5 people closest to you. Ask yourself, what path are they on? Where is this person gonna be in 5 years? Where is this person gonna be in 5 years? Where are these 3 people gonna be in 5 years? I guarantee you, whatever picture that you paint in your mind as to where you think those people are gonna be in 5 years, you're gonna be on the same path as they will. Just take a look around you. This is how you figure out what frequency I'm vibrating on. A lot of people come to me and ask me that. What are the energies surrounding me and stuff like that? Well, you tell me the energies surrounding you. That's for you to find out. You look at the energies surrounding you. You know what energies are surrounding you. You don't need me to tell you that. But what you need to do is you need to say, okay, honestly, what path am I really on? And just know that the path is not fun. To break away and change vibrations isn't fun. Oh, no, it ain't rainbows and unicorn farts. Oh, absolutely not. But you have to break away from the old in order to make way for the new. And yes, it's scary. Yes, it's outside of your comfort zone. Yes, comfort zones are your worst enemy. No, growth does not happen within your comfort zone. So if you're comfortable, you're probably not making much progress. That's all there is to it. Okay, so that was a bit of a sporadic reading, but I trust that the messages my Taurus people needed to hear have come through. I can't explain why those messages came through for you today, but that's what came through, so that's what came through. Michelle, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and played along, man. Thank you all so much for the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Let me see how many readings I have scheduled right now. Okay, I might be able to get on and do another the Aries video. Finish up September for the day. Anyway, though, no matter what I decide to do today, I'll still see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, okay? Y'all have a good one.